we are live. Finally, we are here. And where is our business partner, Mr. Biola?
Muted.
Ẹ jẹ́ kó wá pariwo, we are live. All right, beautiful people. Hello, everyone. We are live. How are you guys doing today? Happy weekend to you all. And happy anniversary, USA. USA. Happy 250. Happy 250.
Yes, independence. Yes.
Independent. How you guys doing? Hope everybody hits pounded yam today because I had pounded yam.
Not rice today.
No, not jollof rice.
Okay.
Today is different. It's different. It's a special one.
Okay.
It's pounded yam with a 40 roll. Tony
Okay.
Iruninu.
Okay.
Little da. So hope everybody enjoy their food today. On Thanksgiving, rice at the turkey. So how you guys doing? So we are back here. We are the group of entrepreneurs that always preach the gospel of our business because we know what we carry. We carry what you need. If you are watching us right now, we carry what you need. If you are still struggling with only your paycheck, or you are out there, you want to look for something else, you'll be hearing that is good. You look for something else apart from the paycheck, or you'll be hearing that it's better for you to use your paycheck as a tool to tie something down, and you don't know where to begin or what to do or how to do it, and you did not even know which one is right because there are a lot of things on social media. You are scared. If you are watching us right now or you are watching our go live, this is the right one that you need to do, that you have rest of mind. So that's why we come out, so that you will know that we are real human being. We are not AI. Oh. Yeah, you may see some of our posts that have AI, but we are a real human being that will come out, we show our faces to let you know that we know what we carry. So if you are out there, you're looking for a trustworthy business that you can do, that will give you rest of mind, this is the business. We are inviting you to join this business because when you join in, you are building an empire for yourself and your family. So we are here today. Before we go deep into why we are here and what we wanted to talk about, we normally introduce ourselves. My name is Abimbola. I'm originally from Nigeria. I'm an healthcare worker. I live in US with my wonderful family. And I have my business online. I'm building something for myself. So you also can do the same thing. It's not difficult to do at all. I will tell you how to do it if you are ready. If you know you're ready and you needed something. Yorùbá ní téèyàn bá ní nǹkan tó ń lé ni. Tó bá ní nǹkan tó ń lé, ó máa ní nǹkan tó ń lé ẹ. Ìwọ tó bá ń pè nǹkan ń lé ẹ, or òun lé nǹkan, you need to wake up and do the right thing. So let all my sisters, other sisters, to introduce themselves before we go deep into today's topic. Thank you.
Thank you. My name is Rebecca. I'm really from Nigeria. I live in California, USA. I'm a chef. I'm also a successful digital business owner. So stay with us today as we're going to share with you why do you need second source of income. We're going to go into the topic. And another thing I want to say is that bí arábìnrin mi ṣe sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan wípé àgbàlagbà tó ń sáré nínú ẹ̀kan tí ò bá lé nǹkan ń le. So fún ẹ̀yin tẹ́ gbọ́ èdè Yorùbá, so gbogbo nǹkan tí wọ́n, everybody go through worldwide inflation worldwide. So kí lẹ̀yin ṣe nípa ẹ̀? Tẹ́ bá ti ṣe nǹkan nípa rẹ̀, ẹ fetí sí wa lénìí, ẹ dúró kẹ́ gbọ́ gbogbo nǹkan tá a fẹ́ sọ. Thank you so much.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Boyede is my name. I'm also originally from Nigeria. I live in Alberta, Canada. I'm a mom, a wife, a healthcare worker, and a successful digital business owner, a mentor, and a coach in the making. So please stay with us today. Thank you.
Hello, beautiful people. Happy weekend and happy 4th of July. My name is Abiola. I'm an educator, also a successful digital business owner. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight.
All right. Thank you so much. You can hear our name. We mentioned our name. We told you what we are doing, and we still tell you that we still have our business. So when you doing this business, we will never tell you to stop working because you need that job. You still need that paycheck as an instrument, as a tool to build something for yourself. Um, don't let me go there for now. Let me go straight to the point. Your biggest financial risk is not making a mistake. Making Many people will be thinking that, oh, what if I start? What if I make mistake? Or you are making mistake already. So your biggest financial risk in this errand, in this dispensation, is not making a mistake. It's staying exactly where you are. If you still think that you still stay where you are, you do not think of doing something. That's why I said earlier that maybe you already concluded in your heart that you want to do something. You are eager, as in you want to do, you desire to do something, but you are scared, you are skeptical. You don't know which one is real, which one is not real online, because there are a lot of people in the ocean. You don't know which one you're going to pick so that you won't regret it. Listen to what we are saying, because this one that we are watching is the real one that you are going. So most people spend years asking, what if it does not work? If you already made up your mind that you wanted to do something, don't ever think like that. Yeah, most people think about that what if it does not work? That's why they stay where they are and they don't do anything anymore. But almost nobody asks this question that I want to ask. What if I never start? What if 1 year from now you still remain where you are, like Adagun Odo, that does not move, that does not go anywhere? Your income has not changed. The same income for the past 5 years, it still remains the same. You can't blame yourself. I know some people are still fighting on me that they say, oh, they didn't increase my this thing. They give some, no matter how send that they give, some people believe that it's still going to work for them. But there are some, the same income that they've been getting for the past, this is 2026, right? COVID-19, COVID-20, that's about 6 years ago. It's going to 6 years ago now. Some people, the same amount that they are still collecting, that's what they are still earning up to now. Your schedule has not changed, the same schedule. That's what you are still with that schedule. Your income did not change, your level did not change, nothing changed. For you yourself, you know what changed around you, right? Nobody needs to tell you because we all know what is going on in the world. Not in only one place, it's everywhere. So, and your schedule has not changed. Your stress has not changed. And yes, you are getting tired. Your schedule did not change. Yes, you have so many responsibilities. And you are hoping something will magically be different. That's not possible. That's why we want to talk about this particular topic. That the cost of doing nothing. You think if you do it, you may fail. If you do it, what if it never work, as in it did not work for you, that you didn't make it? Did you think that if you did not do it at all, there is a cost for it, as in there's a penalty for it? If you don't know, yes, there is. Because the word of God in James chapter 2, verse 14 said, faith without work is dead. You'll be praying. You say you have faith. Yeah, faith is important. Prayers is important too. But faith also requires action. You already know which one is negative, which one is positive. We already tell you, even on this platform where you are watching us right now, or you watch our replay, we already told you that those who are going to scam you, they will show their face. So definitely, at least you have one point in that aspect, that those who are showing their face, those who change their face, show their faces, they are real and with real business. Those who did not show their face to you, that they always talk to you, they send mail, they do all kinds of things, and you click on their ad and you get to hit, they will tell you to pay this, where you say, oh, you need to move forward because of clinical, they will attach something, then you say you need to put, and you were not afraid, you put your credit card or your debit card to pay before you realize that they are scammers. So this is a two different category now that I'm talking to now. You already know that this is the real business, yet you stand there, you did not do anything. You say you pray, you say you have faith that God should open door. Wait, when God opened door, you still stand there. You did not hope, you did not enter the door. The door, God already opened the door, but you did not enter. You still expecting God to come and push you in. No, it doesn't happen that way. When you ask God to open door, God open the door. It is your work, it is your duty to walk through the door. If you don't walk through the door, nothing will happen. You will remain where you are, exactly where you are 5-6 years ago, in the next 5-10 years. And yes, you are getting old, the days is counting, the years counting, and your strength keep reducing, whether you like it or not. That's the way it is. So doing nothing has a price. If you know the right one, if you don't know the right one, it is different searching. So if you are watching, you don't need to search anymore. Just ask question. How will I get started? That is the question you need to ask. You can send message to any one of us in any page that you're watching right now. How do I get started? You don't need too much. Can I learn more about it? I'm ready. Just 2 words. That 2 words, you don't know what it's going to do in your life. So doing nothing has a price. People often think I'm not losing anything by waiting. Yami, you are losing. Being a big firm, you are losing. When you wasted time, you waste months, year, you lose experience, you lose confidence, you lose momentum. Most important thing, you lose time. You know how we say time na money, oh, time na money. No waka waka. Do better thing. Money no dey fall from heaven. Do better thing, money go come. Na true yarn o, na true word. If you don't do anything, nothing will happen. It's like somebody you working at this. You can hear what I said in the beginning. Don't misquote me. If you are working for somebody, you are getting paycheck. If you don't have any, you continue to do it by using the money. You pay your bill, but you keep some of the money to build something for your life. Nobody asks you to quit your job. If you don't have business that you are doing that will fetch you double money of what you are getting in that paycheck, don't quit your job yet until you use that job to build something that you can rely on, that can feed you even at your old age, that can feed you, that can feed your family, that you yourself you'll be a blessing to others, that people can benefit from you. You also can give paycheck to people. That's what we are talking about. That's what we are preaching here. So you lose time if you stand still that you are not doing anything because you don't want to get failed. I don't want to be failed. Who tell you that people, those who make it today, that you call them their mentor? Who tell you that they did not fail? Maybe you need to go back to go and read their story. Go to their page, make research, as in search. It's easy now to search on anything that you don't know. Anything that comes to your brain, say hi, it will tell you. So this now bring me to bigs don't wait. Your bills is not waiting. They keep on. In fact, some bigs increasing these days because of inflation. Inflation does not wait. You pay the same bills that I pay. This is month of July. I'm telling you, we already sent the text message. There are some bills before you pay them, maybe about 20 days earlier, before they deducted the money, they will send message to you that they're going to deduct. Do you know the meaning? That means make sure your card is available as if there is enough money on your card so that they can be able to deduct their money. And yet, by August, you're still going to pay the bills. It's every month. So your bills did not wait. Keep on moving every day. Inflation keep increasing. I don't know the kind of prayer that is going to turn that one down. But the only prayer that you can pray is that you see the opportunity, then you take action by increasing your own pocket, by not depending on the system of wherever you are living. You understand? You get my quote? So everything keep increasing. You pay everything. You pay your mortgage. College institution does not wait. Maybe your children, they are in school, or the one that you yourself that you pay, that you're supposed to finish, as in, you know the money now. You go to school on credit, and you pay the money back. It's part of your bills. Medical emergency does not wait. If anything happens, Life keep moving. Whether we prepare for it or not, it keep moving. But doing nothing does not stop life expenses. It will keep on. But you need to work your own economic out. If you are asking God to open door, you want God to do something, you are praying, know why you are praying. And when God answer your prayer, did you take action? We are here to help you to take that action. Let me open the floor for my sisters in the house. I didn't even put the thing on the screen. I just told you.
Okay, thank you so much. What I'm going to talk about is comfort can become a trap. So if you are comfortable with the situation you are now, maybe the everything you are doing, your routine, you are comfortable with it, and you want to stick to it. So just like my business partner, Abimbola, just said that your bills keep moving, price of things keep moving, but if you want to remain in the same, the same stage, the same situation, so it means you are comfortable with that situation. But comfort isn't always peace. So sometimes comfort is simply becoming used to. Maybe you are used to it. So you are used to a situation that no longer help you to grow. The situation, maybe, let's say the economy, the way you are living 5 years ago, the same job that you are doing, the same income that is able to pay, you are able to pay your bill comfortably, may not give you that privilege now to pay the same, to pay it comfortably, to pay your bills comfortably. It means something get to be done in order to be able to meet up with the situation, the inflation, the price of things. Many people are not truly satisfied with what they are, with the situation they are, with the life they are living. They just adapted to surviving life. And that's, to be sincere with ourselves. So they try, they work hard, they woke up tired, they go to work, they pay bill, wait for the next paycheck. So over and over, the month go, you pay the bill before the another month come, you start paying the bill. So you repeat the same cycle month after month. At first, it may feel temporary. So this is temporary, it's going to change, everything is going to be fine. But if you did not change the way you do things, it may not change. So before long, temporary become normal, and normal become years. Have you ever asked yourself? If you have never asked yourself this question, ask yourself now. Maybe you are watching us now, or you watch the replay. Have I become comfortable, or have I simply become accustomed to my current situation? Are you comfortable with that situation you are? Using credit card to pay credit card, some people use that. If or find it hard to live comfortably. If that is your situation, it means you need to change. Things need to change. I'm not using this to mock anybody. Not as if I am this, but at least not as if I am I have everything yet. But I'm working, I'm still doing my own business. So I'm working on my own so that there will be flexibility, there will be choices, there will be options. So, but what I'm saying is that if you have not done anything, if you have not taken any step to help yourself, this is your opportunity. So that is why we are here, to help as many people that wants more options. So you need to take action. So there's nothing wrong with working hard. That's why that is the price of everything. Some people take action, and the action they take is to find more job, doing overtime, do 2 or 3 jobs. But that's not the situation. That situation is not, that stuff does not give you option. you see the same thing. No matter how many checks you have, you go to pay taxes on those checks, and paying bills with them may not be comfortable, because by the time they remove the taxes from what you are getting, what you get may not be, and you see yourself working hard, stress. So the best solution is to look for a legitimate way of having your own business, just like we have it. And that's why we're here telling you that this is a legitimate business, and it's online, it is flexible. You can make more money through this and live your life, live your dream life. It is possible. Many people don't feel the influence that is going on just because they prepare for it. They've started this business maybe some years back, or they have one or two things they do. Some other people, it may not be this our own business, but they have one thing or the other they do that's giving them option. They build it and is already grown, and they are living their life now. They don't even feel the inflation, because what they already built is paying them back. So that is what we are saying. So that you should take steps to start something new, so that you will be able to, tomorrow you'll be able to laugh too. So don't be comfortable with paycheck to paycheck. Don't be comfortable with everything. And it's not the time to be depressed or having anxiety. That is not the way out. The way out is to take action. Think about it. Check things, new things out. There's no crime. When you want to check this our business out, it is free. You just have to register with your email, your name, watch the free webinar before you take your informed decision, so that you will know if it is something you can do or not. There's no crime in checking new thing out. You want to know the details? Pay 149. 149 to some people at if you take some of your friend or family to dinner or lunch, you finish that 149. And it's still refundable. It's refundable. If you pay it to us, if you think it's not business you want to do, ask us, we'll refund you. So that's the way out. Sometimes greatest obstacle isn't failure, it's familiarity, because you are familiar to that situation. Go to a job, do overtime, do 2 jobs, and you think that's the way. No. Look for flexibility. Stress is not good for anybody. And if you think you have power, you are strong to do everything today, what about tomorrow? Do you plan for your future? What of 2 years, 3 years, 4 and 5 years to come? Will you be able to do it the way you are doing it now? And do you think doing it will not have effect on you later in life or on your health? So think about what you are doing right now, and make sure you take action to help yourself. We stay where it is predictable, because stepping into something new feel uncomfortable. Yeah, because you have not gone that route before. You have not walked on that way before. But if you determine, if your faith will be bigger than your fear, if you allow yourself to check things out, to take option, to look for options, you'll be able to grow, and you will not regret taking your action. Though we know there are a lot of things, scammers online, but there are two one, like our own is true and is legitimate. I don't know about other, but I know about the one I'm doing, that I'm talking about. That's why we're inviting you to come and check it out. The growth really happen in the comfort zone, where you are comfortable, where you think. What I mean is that fear stops some people from taking action. And you think you're comfortable, oh, it's okay, I better be doing my job, going there and do my overtime. I am sure of that. I better get another job, and your time is being wasted. You don't have enough time with your family. You don't have enough time for yourself. You don't even have time to rest. So think about this. Is you are in now, in 5 years or 10 years to come, will it better your life? Will you grow? Will you be comfortable by yourself without relying on job? If you are not person at job, you don't get paid. But if you have business by the side, It's run 24/7, 24 hours a day. If you are not there, the business is still working for you. So I will go to the next point. One income is becoming more risky. There was a time when one paycheck could comfortably provide for an entire household. Yes, I'm sure in this America too. Maybe the only is only husband that is working. The mother is staying with the kids, taking care of the family. One paycheck can take care of the whole family. But now, no. Even if you have two, the wife is working now, the husband is working, it's not enough for the family. Things have changed, life has changed. For many families today, that become much more difficult, even with two. The cost of grocery has increased, house cost has rising. It has risen. I'm sorry. It has rising instead of, I'm sorry to speak English, risen. So this is not about criticizing anybody working, because I am still working and all of us you see here, we are still working too, but we are building business in our own name. When you see us, we introduce ourselves, we talk about our business, we are CEO of our company, we are building it and it's giving us peace of mind. Even when you think about the job, maybe the situation, the stress and what is going on, the price of things, when you remember that you have something that you are building for yourself, that peace will still come in your mind, that at least I have something. But for someone that doesn't have it, and we have been here talking about business, many people have been hearing us, but you never take action. Some people have been following us for years. They've been watching this life for years, but they never take action. We are not criticizing you, see, for not taking action, but we are encouraging you to take action. It will help you. We are not here to blame you or criticize you, but we are here to help as many people that allow us to help them to start their own business. We are mentors, we have coaches, we have training, we have everything for you to succeed. So job provides stability, purpose, and value income. The point is that rely on one single source of income may leave you with fewer options in life. So if your work change unexpectedly, what happen? If your hour reduce, what will happen? If a company restructures and they lay some people off, will they lay some people off? We are not praying for anybody to be fired, but what if they said they don't need your service anymore? Do you have another option? So if not, it is time to take action. None of us can predict the future, but we can prepare for it. So that is why many people choose to develop additional skill, invest and start a business. Not because they dislike their job. Some people are happy with what they do right now, but they want options. They want freedom. So multiple income stream is not just about making more money. It's about creating flexibility. It's about reducing financial pressure. So the goal is to replace what you already have overnight. What you have already built can replace that your job. Some people retire today. In fact, even in our business, I saw somebody this week also say, I quit 9 to 5. I said bye to 9 to 5 job. Before she said that, the first thing I saw this week was she was announced that she reached one of the highest rank in her business. The same week she quit her job because she has made it.
Yeah.
She's rejoicing. So you too it can be you tomorrow. Thank you so much. So that I will not take too much time.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much. So another topic we are discussing about is small actions compound. Small actions create big results. So one of the biggest myths people believe is that successful people woke up one morning and everything suddenly changed. It looks that way from the outside, but that's really the truth. Because behind every successful person are hundreds, even thousands of small decisions that nobody saw. Success isn't usually one big leap. It's a series of small, consistent steps taken over time. So let's think about it. A tree does not become strong overnight, just like a house is not built in a day. Also, a child does not grow into an adult in just a week because growth happens gradually. So the same is true for your finances, your career, your business, and your personal development. Every small action matters. Just like one book can completely change the way you think, one course can teach you a skills that opens new opportunities for you. Also, one mentor can help you to avoid years of mistakes. And one conversation can introduce you to someone who changes your life. Also, one decision can completely redirect your future. Even setting aside just one focus hour every day adds up. That is, let me put it in Yoruba, they said, it is being said that ìsun kéékèèké ló ń dibú omi. Little drops of water become an ocean. So if you keep putting that one hour every day, that is like 7 hours in a week. And that's like over 360 hours in a year. Imagine if you invested those hours learning a valuable skill, building a business, improving your mindset, or creating something that generates additional income. Where could you be 1 year from now? The problem is that many people underestimate the power of consistency because they don't see immediate results. They start something. After a week, nothing seems different or nothing happens. Then after a month, a program may be very slow. Because of that, they decide to quit. But success works like planting a seed. When you plant a seed, you don't dig it up every few days to see if it's growing. You have to water it, protect it, maybe by weeding it regularly. Then you have to stay patient. Then one day, what was happening beneath the surface will become visible. The same principle applies to your dreams. Every positive action you take is a seed. Let's put it that way. Every skill you learn is a seed also. Every connection you build is also a seed. Every disciplined choice is a seed. And if you keep planting good seeds consistently, eventually you'll enjoy the harvest. Don't despise small beginnings, because if you despise small beginning, then what will happen? You don't know. Okay, you know the answer. Because small beginning often leads to extraordinary endings. Remember, you don't have to change your entire life in one day. It's not possible. You simply have to make one better decision today than you made yesterday. Because small actions repeatedly, consistently create remarkable results over time. If you keep doing something, it's just like there's an adage in Yoruba as well. Wọ́n ní alágbẹ̀dẹ tó ń lurin ní ojú kan. Kí ló máa ṣẹlẹ̀? There will be a mark. So if you keep doing the same thing or repeat your actions consistently, then definitely you are creating a result, a remarkable result, or you will see a remarkable result over time. So, and sometimes the hardest steps is not becoming successful. It's simply deciding to begin. If you don't start something, then you cannot continue. Before you can continue something, you just have to start. So you need to decide that this thing I am going to start. So it's the same thing. This business that we've been talking about or telling you about, you just have to sit down, think about it. When am I going to start? Like my sister said earlier, the cost of not doing anything is more than when you start. Wọ́n ní kí Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ká dàbí omi adágún tó kàn wà without moving. No. Anyway, so decide today that you are starting your business as soon as possible if you don't want to pay that cost of not doing anything. Then another point is, imagine yourself 1 year from today. So I want you to pause for a moment and use your imagination. You can even close your eyes if you don't mind. Picture yourself exactly 1 year from today, from now, that we are telling you about this business. Let's say like July next year. Then ask yourself this question. Excuse me. If nothing changed, you are still earning the same income. I think one of my business partners said the same thing earlier. You are still worrying every time because bills keeps coming. You are still working extra hours just to keep up. You are still postponing vacations because money is tight. It's not easy to get money. So instead of you to take your children, go and enjoy yourself, go for vacation, you are still postponing. I can't go this month. Oh. Let's put it next month. Next one will continue to be next month. Before you know it, next year. And you are still saying that maybe next year. How will that make you feel? Will you be happy? Or do you think your children that are hearing that all the time, do you think they will be happy? Or will you yourself be proud of where you are right now? Or will you wish you had started today instead of waiting? So now let's imagine a different future. Picture another version of yourself. This version decided to stop waiting for the perfect moment. Let's say you invested in yourself. You read books, you attend trainings, you develop valuable skills, you surrounded yourself with people who challenge you to grow. Then you started building a business alongside your career, alongside your 9 to 5, alongside your daily job. You created a system instead of depending on only one paycheck. You developed another streams of income. And then you didn't become successful overnight, but you became stronger, more knowledgeable, more confident, more disciplined. You now have choices you didn't have before. Maybe you are paying off debt faster than it used to be. Maybe you are now saving more than you used to do. Maybe before you were saving maybe let's say $50 in 2 weeks, but now you are able to save $100 in 2 weeks. And by the time you add everything together in a year, you know how much that will be. And also maybe you are spending more time with your family because you've created greater flexibility. Maybe you are now helping other people build better lives too. Notice something important. The difference between those two versions of your future isn't luck. Don't believe it is luck, or don't believe it's talent. And it's not even where you were born. It is not who you know. The biggest difference is the decisions you made consistently over the course of a year. So our future is rarely changed by one dramatic moment. It is shaped by the small choices we make every single day. The decision to learn instead of scrolling. Because some people believe that if they don't scroll their phone in 1 hour, no, life is not good or is not enough. Some people are addicted to that scrolling that you've been doing that is not paying you anything. You are not making any money. Nothing is coming out from your scrolling, but you believe it has to be done. That is your own decision. But now, maybe you have now decided to learn instead of that scrolling that does not give you any result. You now have the decision to grow instead of complaining. Maybe you used to complain before, but now you now have the decision to grow, the decision to take action instead of waiting. The future you are praying for is often connected to the action you are willing to take today. So ask yourself, where do I want to be 1 year from now? And more importantly, what decision do I need to make today to become that person? Because your future is not created someday. It's created one decision at a time, starting today. So it is now left for you to decide what you are going to do right now, because you have options, you have choice or choices to make. But we are now encouraging you to start today. Stop scrolling. Stop waiting. Take action today. So I'll leave the floor for my business partner. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
All right, thank you so much. That was wonderful. I wouldn't want to keep our audience any longer, so I'm just going to like wrap up with a personal story and then call to action. A lot have been said, and then we hope that our viewers they've been able to pick one or two points here. So I just want to say I did not actually start looking for another opportunity because I hated my profession. I love my profession so much. But I started looking for another opportunity because I want an options for myself and I actually want freedom for myself. I want time freedom for myself. Somebody mentioned here that some people they created an option for themselves by picking up the second job, which I think is not actually the best option, in my opinion, because the second job is going to actually require you to leave your family and then you have to be present physically. So I started this business because I want to build, financial freedom and also time freedom, most importantly, for my family. And that's because I actually chose to start this business because I want flexibility. I want a business that I can run alongside my professional job. I don't necessarily have to commute to my place of work just like I commute to my place of profession. I love that. But I don't want a situation whereby I will now pick up another job and then I have to go there. I have to be present in a particular location. So that's why I choose this. So not because I hated my profession. Some of us, we love our profession, but then we are actually building this as a plan B because no one knows tomorrow. And we see this business replacing people's plan B, just like Rebecca mentioned earlier on, that somebody said she quit, right? So which means this business has successfully replaced our plan A, which was formerly our profession. So I chose this because I want a better life. I want time for flexibility. And most importantly, because I want to build a legacy for my children. Right. The world has really changed. Internet and social media has changed things in a couple of, in the past years. If you see about maybe 5, 6 years ago, the world is not the same. If you look at before 2020 to this time, a lot has changed, or between 2020 to this time, a lot has changed. So, which is why we are here to encourage you that you should also start a legitimate online business. And we are recommending this because we are in this business and we know what we are enjoying from this business. I love the fact that it is legitimate. I love the fact that it is taxable. And I love the fact that it is also transferable. So this business is really, really important, especially for those who are looking for a legitimate means to earn, because this is a system. When you start this business, you're going to have a system, a personalized system, a proven system. This is not a guesswork. It's not a guesswork. It's not try and error. This is a system that has been tested and proven over and over again. So by starting this business, you are building a personalized system for yourself that will work for you. Just like we are working, we are all if you still have your 9 to 5, whether you believe it or not, you're working for the system. Even if you think that, oh, I have a second job, a second side hustle, and I'm self-employed, one way or the other, you are also still working for the system until you are able to build a system that will work around the clock for you 365 days non-stop. That is when you can now sit back and enjoy life. And this business can do the exact thing for you. Only if you give yourself the grace and the opportunity to do that. So doing nothing feels safe until you calculate what it costs. It's okay not to do anything. Like where they said the other time, somebody mentioned it the other time. So from now to next year, if you decide not to do anything, you are still going to be in the same position. That is what it is. Nothing is going to change until you change something. And even if they are going to give you a raise in your place of work, how much raise are they going to give to you? And even if the raise is given to you, remember it is still going to be taxed, right? So if you decide not to do anything, if you calculate the cost, it's still the same. I mean, you're going to be in the same place. But what about if you do something? What about if you do something instead of thinking about if I do it, I might not be successful. If I do it, I'm not tech savvy. Instead of saying that, what about thinking if I do it, I'll be successful. If I do it between now and this time, I'm gonna be here. So if you can just change those words instead of what if, what if, what if, what if, what if. Because that is most of us, we find excuse or excuses. 101 excuse not to do something. Why not look for 101 reason why you should do that thing? Or if I do it, this will happen, that will happen. What about if we change that, negativity to positivity and watch where you are going to be if you don't do it? Somebody was making an analysis on Instagram the other time, and it was true anyway. So the person was saying people will say, oh, don't go to school at a particular age because you are old. And the person was like, well, if you go to school, if you start going to school and then you completed your program at that point, let's say you are 38 and you decide to go back to school, and then let's say the program is 4 years. So by 42, you completed the program. So the person was now like, so if you now believe what people are telling you that you are old, you did not do it. Anyways, you are still going to be 42 and you won't have, I don't know if that makes sense, but to me, it makes sense. Whether you do this business or not, if you decide to do it, something will change. Of course, you are not going to remain the same if you start this business. Something will change. Your mindset will change. Your financial life will change. You're already building system and you're also putting in effort. The small effort you are putting is going to yield results. The consistency you are building over time is going to yield, it's going to yield results. That is if you start the business. Now, if you don't start the business, nothing is going to change. Your mindset will not change. Your financial life might not change. You don't have a system you are building. You don't have something to look forward to. There's something I noticed about United States ever since I relocated here that I love so much. And that also made me to actually apply it to my personal life. I realized that there's always something to look forward to. There's always, every month there's a celebration to look forward to. Something is always going on. There's always something to look forward to. Let me say every season. Okay, don't let me say any, let me use the word every season. There's always something to look forward to. The winter, there's something you are looking forward to. The spring, there's something you are looking forward to. The summer, there's something you are looking forward to. What does that mean? So that means when we are looking forward to something, it makes us excited and happy, and then we are working towards that thing, towards achieving that thing. And I've been able to, apply it to my personal life. So what about you? So if you're saying you don't want to start a business and there is just that 9 to 5, what is that thing you are going to be looking forward to? If we are not looking forward to anything, or if there's nothing to look forward to, then life does not worth living. What do I mean by looking forward to something? So let's say, for example, now you decide to go back to school. You're looking forward to the day of your graduation. So anytime you think about the graduation, you are happy, you are excited. Okay, eyes are on the prize. That is one. So let's say, for example, you are a business owner. You know, as a business owner, you are looking forward to making profit. Let's say this month to make $5,000 profit. Now you'll be able to set a target for yourself that, okay, if I'm able to make $5,000 this month, so next month I should be able to make $15,000. That is something to look forward to. If you're a business owner and you start an online business, you can actually plan a vacation for yourself and look forward to that vacation. You promise your children that, okay, this time we are going to go to Disney, for example. The kids are looking forward to that. You are also looking forward to that. And anytime you are tired or overwhelmed, you think about that event you are looking forward to, and that makes you feel happy. So we should always set something in place to look forward to. And this business is going to make that possible for you. Your mindset will change. If money is the problem, once you join this business, start making money from this business, then you can make those traveling plans. This business will even will allow you to make good, good decision for yourself in your career. This business has made me to realize what I want, to know my worth, to know my value, and to make good decisions for myself. From the training I learned from this business, I've been able to implement it even in my career. So this business will allow you to grow. You are not going to be in one spot. You are not going to be stuck in one spot. Life will not make sense if event is not happening. Life will not make sense if we are not doing something. And doing something, doesn't necessarily mean working for somebody. When you are working for somebody, you are building their system. See, if you are not building a system for yourself, any company that know your value, they will hire and rehire you again, and they will not want you to go. They will promise you. Even what they will promise you, they might not fulfill it. But because they've been able to notice what you don't notice in yourself, the potential you fail to discover, they will discover it and they will use it to better their own life. So which is why build a system for yourself. If you have not started this business, if you have not checked it out, check this business opportunity out. Stop finding excuses. Nothing is going to change. We will be the one to change. Set something for yourself to look forward to. Set an event for yourself. Set a very big challenge for yourself. Use this business to challenge yourself. Stop saying I'm not a tech savvy. Start the business and then look forward to becoming a tech savvy over time. Stop saying, oh, I don't know how to market. Oh, is it marketing? Do I need people? Will I be looking for somebody? Okay, so now use this business as an opportunity to do that which you cannot do before. Because those things, I love what Boyede said the other time. I'm not going to cite it the exact way she said it. Those things that we fail to do, our breakthrough is inside those things. The things that we're afraid of, our biggest fears, our biggest fear in life, that is where lies the biggest breakthrough. And the moment we step into that, then we are going to actually record a great breakthrough. That action you fail to take is the action that will take you to your next level. And that is why you are looking at it as a Jericho. As a Jericho, that will I be able to do this thing? Or as a mountain, will I be able to climb this mountain? But the moment you take the first step, realize that you are able to take other steps. In other words, we don't have to see all the staircases. We don't have to see how much steps is there. Just take the first step and keep going. And before you know it, you become a better version of yourself. So that being said, that's going to take us to a call to action. The call to action is for you to actually take action. Check this business opportunity out and then get started. How do you get started? To get started, we encourage you to pick any website right now on the screen, or click on the link in the bio where you are watching this go live from, and that's going to take you to our website where you are required, or you'll be required to register your name and your email address. Ensure that you check the little box and click live webinar or watch live webinar. So now you'll be able to watch our webinar for free. You don't have to pay for the webinar. However, the webinar will provide you basic information about what this business is all about, and it's going to give you information about our system, how this system works. It's going to give you information about what distinguishes us among other online businesses out there. It's also going to provide you testimony or testimonials about people that are plugged into this system, how this system has changed their lives. So if you are so curious, if you are wow, if you think wow, this business is too, too look too good to believe, right? Then we want to encourage you to take the next step. The next step is for you to click what's it called again? I forgot what you're going to click, but it's going to request you to pay a refundable fee of $149. So once you click that link that says pay $149 to watch our coaching videos, then you're going to pay $149 and you'll be able to watch the remaining coaching videos. But guess what? The $149 is refundable within 149. I mean, within 30 days. I'm sorry. I have a lot of background noise going on. I'm sorry. The kids are making a lot of noise and that is interrupting me. So we have 30 days money back guaranteed. So what that means is after watching our coaching call and you think for whatever reason the business is not the best fit for you, you can ask for a refund and within 3 to 5 business days you get a refund back. But I guaranteed you, if truly you are looking for a system that will work for you while you focus on other things, you will not ask for a refund. You are going to move to the next step and become a business owner. And guess what? That it doesn't end there. You are going to have a mentor. If you choose to go with any of us, then one of us will be your mentor. You're going to have a coach. You're going to have a training site for yourself, right? And you don't have to, you are not mandated. Somebody reached out to me and she was saying, oh, am I mandated to be in the meeting at a particular time? No, you are not. There's always a replay. So if you miss the live mastermind or the live meeting, you can always catch up with the replay. So there is no excuse, which is why we are always saying anybody can do this business. All you need to start this business is your willingness, the willingness to start, which is the right mindset that I'm going to do this. And that's it. Your willingness, your internet connection, your phone, and your computer. And if you can actually, give this business 30 to 1 hour a day, just like somebody mentioned among us, 1 hour a day, that is 7 hours in 1 week, your life will not remain the same. If you give just one, you devoted 1 hour or 30 minutes to this business all the time. I mean, every day, but it's going to be your business. It's left to you how you want to run your business. But of course, 30 to 1 hour a day as a starter is okay, and you are going to get the results. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Every Tuesday and Thursday is a live webinar where you can ask live questions, but you are not mandated to watch the live webinar. You can always catch up with the replay, like I mentioned earlier on. But if you want to watch the live webinar, you are still required to register your name and your email address. And to do so is the same process. Click on the link in the bio where you are watching this go live from, or pick any website from this screen, and then you'll be able to register your name and your email address. And when it is time for the webinar, you will be notified. We are always a DM away. Just feel free to DM us if you need any clarifications. You have questions about this business, we are here to help you out. We are here to make sure you succeed in this business. And that's one thing I love about this business. The help you need is here. It's an online business. All of us, we meet online, but then there's always, help. If you need help, people are there to help you. We have a daily drop-in our training section. Even if your mentor is too busy to help, there are people in the community that will help you. So we have a community of like-minded people. We have people of positive mindset. We have a prestigious community. So check this business opportunity out. Let us add you to this VIP community and explore the community, explore the business for yourself. When you explore it, and then you can now make an informed decision. We are not forcing you, but we are just saying, come and add to your knowledge. The knowledge you have about online business, come see it from another, dimension here. See it in another way here, and then make an informed decision to join this business. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight, and we hope you are going to reach out to us. For those that have registered their name and email address, ensure that you watch the webinar and move to the next step. For those that already paid the $149, we encourage you to watch the coaching videos, book your coaching call, reach out to us, and let's just get you started. We can wait to see you on the inside. Have a wonderful evening. See you next time.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, bye.
O'Shea. See the hustle logic for street, oh. Man got to sabi the tech agility to complete, oh. It no be only muscle again, my brother. You need connection, culture, one another. Yeah, hard work alone, you know they pay. Not enough anymore in 2026. Gotta get that street smart rhythm and that global scale vision.